Hello, everyone, and welcome to Whose Opinion 29, the Finist First Thoughts. I am Louis Bean, as you can see, and I'm here with Philip. What's up, Philip?
Good evening.
Good evening to you too. And we're here with Farley, Connor Farley.
Hello.
Well, that was a lovely hello from Connor there. As you can see, everyone has ditched us. They all hate Doctor Who. Ollie would rather go into a play. I don't know what that play is called though, because I never asked him, because I have no interest. Jack, fuck knows. I think he's given up on Doctor Who because Bill is gay. Katia, she's probably sexting Ollie. And Brandon, he's probably hungover still. So it's just us three this week. And we are talking about Finist. So what do you guys think of Finist? Because I know it was leaked earlier on iTunes and you two watched it before.
Yeah.
So I've just seen it for the first time, where you two, this is your second time. So how do you feel on a second viewing?
Definitely the best series so far. It was a lot darker than the other two, and so was the Doctor. Peter's performance was very Series 8 in this.
I agree with that.
And yeah, the sets was all great. That Frost Fair looked amazing on a BBC budget. Yeah, great episode, fantastic. Not one of the best. It didn't really have much action or anything, but it was a very nice 45 minutes.
It could have been in Series 8, to be fair. That's how I felt. This and last week's, actually. Smile and Finist, they could have been in Series 8. They have that kind of feel about them.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this. I mean, as I've always said, I do like period pieces in Doctor Who, and this one suited me down to the ground. It was nicely decked out and realistic, even though, as you said, it's all filmed like studio bound, but it's very realistically outdoorsy. I do feel that the main villain of the piece was underplayed and underused. And Mr. Lord Sutcliffe, there could have been a bit more threat from him, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's one of my criticisms for this episode. Like,
Yeah.
but I've only seen it one time, and I didn't get like a proper full experience because I was talking on here.
And as Connor said about
it was just.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say that it's a shame you didn't get a few more scenes with Mr. Sutcliffe. But what we did get of him, he's vile. So.
And he deserved that great big wallet that Capaldi gave him. And another thing about Capaldi, he's deep little meaningful lines that he's been saying throughout this episode. They're getting better and better, and he does it. He carries them up quite effortlessly these days. And I do like what he was rocking in this episode, the Regency outfit. That's kind of cool, as well as Bill. And I do like also that Bill's beginning to stand up to the Doctor and question his morals.
Yeah, because I hear a lot, oh, Bill's feisty, but episode 1 and 2, she wasn't, apart from when he was going to wipe her mind, she didn't really, like, have a go at him, but in this one, she proper said what she thought.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys think of Bill?
Best companion in 20-odd years of Doctor Who.
Really?
Since she is fantastic. I'm actually in love with her. Just like when I look at her on screen,
Do you think she's the best New Who companion?
Yeah.
I would say that. I would agree with that. Best New.
So 3 episodes in, and you're seriously saying she's the best companion of the new series?
Yeah.
Yes.
Better than Rose, Martha, Donna, Jack, Amy, Rory.
Far better than Rose. Slightly better than Martha and Donna.
That's a good point, actually.
And Clara. She just feels really different.
Yeah, there's no kind of.
My opinion could change because she could become really generic and really not different as the series goes on. But I just have a feeling that she's just going to get better and better.
Well, like you said, we're beginning to see a different range in her as opposed to the first 2 episodes. We're seeing that.
Yeah, like already we're seeing her realize that the Doctor's not all about time travel and smiley faces as it was last week, and great looking locations and planets. There's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
And she pulled that scene off really well, where she was just she did go a bit Clara for a moment, like do something. She started ordering him about, but she wasn't up his ass about it.
To be fair, Connor, he was directing her to order him, so it was on.
No, not in that scene. Not in that scene. In the scene when the kid died.
Okay.
Hey.
Yay, we got the Watcher on. Jack, how did you find this episode? And hello to you.
Oh, thanks. I thought it was all right. I don't know. I mean, I kind of mixed on the episode. I thought there was good bits to it, but I thought there were some messy bits to it. Like, I didn't understand.
Sorry, go on.
Don't know what we was gonna say.
As I say, I kind of agree. I mean, I've only seen it once, like I said, but from what I've seen, it was really good. But I just don't really get what that creature was, how they caught it, what his like proper like what. It's kind of explained that they just want the shit from the creature, but I don't know. I just thought that it was a bit like they really drew they drew you in, like, what is this? What's a mystery? What's these fish? And you're like all interested, and then it's just like, oh, let's just set it free, and then that's it. No more said.
Yeah, okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it's quite difficult though to do everything over 45 minutes, and it was more of a character piece than anything. So I think I can let something like that fly. And it's not it's not like we got to see the thing anyway, because we only saw its eye and its mouth.
Yeah.
To have known if it was a reptile or a fish. That's only because I do like animals a lot. So.
They could have easily just make it out to be like the Loch Ness Monster on its journey from one place to another, and it just had to get caught up in this machination.
Sorry, I'm back.
And they didn't really explain, like, was that causing the ice to freeze?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's okay, Jack. At least you're not hungover like other members. Cough, cough, cough. Sorry?
Who's hungover?
What did Connor just say?
He said, "Who's hungover?"
My boyfriend.
Right. Anyway, I just felt like the episode was all right. I mean, I just it was. I mean, so far, I mean, I know we're only 3 episodes in, but so far, series 9. Sorry, it's not series 9, series 10. It's just been kind of meh for me. I don't know. I mean, I just thought the episode was like, why is this creature killing people? And as soon as the Doctor released it, I mean, I didn't understand why it just didn't try to eat everybody else. Like, why was it eating these people in the first place? And I didn't understand the guides.
Well,
like,
it was chained up.
Yeah, I know it was chained up, yeah.
So
but
it had to eat something.
Yeah, I know, but I just didn't understand the guy's plot, really. I mean, I've only watched it once, but it was just seemed
basically, from what I can gather, his ancestors chained it up. Like, it wasn't explained very well.
Yeah.
The monster was chained up. It, like, he feeds it people, and then when it shits, they use the shit for coal.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, so he's making money on the creature ship.
I can't wait to see Matrix Lord's reaction to this. Like, they use the fucking shit. What the fuck is wrong with this show?
I mean,
we need to bring Clara back.
Yeah, I mean, I think now that you said that, there was something made about that. Like, when she picks up the briquette, it's like shit or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
what I don't understand is, if they just want to use its shit as fuel, why doesn't it just feed it like vegetables, other stuff? Like, why humans? Like,
because that's the best type of shit.
I don't know. It was a bit thinking about it now. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, One thing I didn't get as well is when that kid, stole Dr. Seuss screwdriver and was stuck under the ice. He cared more about the fucking sonic screwdriver than he did the fucking kids.
I
Yeah, but
know.
that was a good thing though, because that shows his alienness. He's not human. He's an alien, so he's gonna have different values.
Yeah, but it was funny when he was like, he's just, oh, the screwdriver, oh, thank God. Even though we know that, like, in episode 1 of this series, he has, like, 50 of them in a fucking cup.
Yeah, exactly. That was the thing I was thinking. It was just like, really?
It did make me laugh, though.
Then when she got angry at him, I was like, I'm not fucking surprised. Like, I mean, I was kind of trying to explain it in my mind and thinking about it. There's not really,
I suppose if he
they're
left
just-
it there, it could have changed it could have altered the future.
Yeah, but he could have. I mean, I don't understand because like he did jump through the ice. Why couldn't he just try to pull the kid through the ice or like kick the ice through to like pull him up? He just waited until the kid's arm went
It
under.
just reminded me of Into the Dalek when he says to that guy, hold the screwdriver, it will save you. Like, especially later on in the episode where him and Bill were tied up, and he's like, press the button on the side, and then he's like, oh, just throw it to me, and then the guy gets killed, and he's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the period costumes were good. I enjoyed them.
The costumes this year are so much better, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. Apart from that, I just thought it was a bit of a missed opportunity. I'm gonna say that. I mean, to be honest, it might be the weakest of the series so far. I don't know. I like the Victorian setting and stuff, but I just thought the plot wasn't explained enough. Like, I mean, there were some good scenes. Like, I like the fact they were historically accurate. Like when that guy comes over and he's being racist to her, and then the doctor just punches him in the face. I like that.
Yeah,
That was
same.
good.
Like I was saying on the live reaction, Jack, that although this is probably going to sound quite weird, I'm glad they had some racism in it because it wouldn't be true to history if they didn't. It's like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Shakespeare Code and Human Nature when Martha had racist shit thrown at her, and it's kind of like it needs that to show how far we've come and how far we need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody pointed it out in the Girl in the Fireplace episode. There are all these black people around the court, and he was saying like even though it's wrong, to have like it's kind of it wouldn't be accurate to have those many black people around the court because they would have been in the slave trade at that time, or they would have been seen as inferior. And kind of it's interesting they brought up that point, and yeah, I mean it made for good drama, even though you could say I mean it was good, when the doctor just punched him in the face, and I like I mean I thought Bill was good in this episode. She stood up to the doctor, like that bit with the kid, and I mean I thought it was interesting, the lights or whatever, but I didn't understand like what are they? I mean, he just kind of got those suits out of nowhere, those diving suits, and then the angler just looked like anglerfish or whatever that he was picking up.
Even the snake thing looked like a massive anglerfish.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to rewatch it, and I'm going to rewatch it in a bit, and then I can properly formulate my thoughts. But it's just like I don't think this episode is the weakest. I think if I had to rank them from first views, I would say the weakest is the pilot.
Yeah.
Then Thin Ice, then Smile. I mean, I really enjoyed Smile out of the three we've got so far. I think it was more original.
Really?
Jesus, I don't know.
Why?
Because I thought that you would have preferred the pilot or Thin Ice more than.
Oh no, I definitely prefer Smile. I kind of like how it's a slow build up with a cool, creepy villain. I mean, again, in this episode and throughout the last three episodes, the villains aren't really villains. Like the creature doesn't mean to kill the people; it's being forced to kill it because eat people because it's chained. The emoji bots had a malfunction, and Heather was just trying to get Bill.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna like Thin Ice the most just because it was a historical episode, but just looking on, I probably agree with Louis. I think Smile was the best for me so far. I mean, this series to me, there hasn't really been a terrible one in there. They've just all kind of been meh for me. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, it'd been good or meh at best. You know, I mean, I
think
like.
there's still a step up from Series 9, though.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, I think I like Smile, but it wasn't a masterpiece. I just hoping there is going to be a really standout good episode. Hopefully that'll be next week. I
Well,
mean,
that's what I've heard.
yeah, I mean, I hope it's not going to be hyped again. Like, listen, like you're going to watch and go, oh, I hope it's a. I mean, you got David Suchet in there, you know.
I will
Poirot.
say though, I'm getting sick to death of these haunted house episodes.
Well,
We've had one every year since Series 6, I think.
every single production team member, and I know this could be totally biased, that has seen the episode, has said that Knock Knock's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
yeah, they said that about Listen, and they said that about other things, but there's something about that episode, that Next Time trailer, that I think, you know, could sell it being a classic.
I think the idea of a house that's eating people sounds good. I hope just the execution's good. And I mean, I think Listen for me, just it wasn't good because like you're building it up and then it's nothing. Like wow,
It's
I'm
kind
really,
of
I'm
like
really
this
scared.
episode. Like in this episode, it was build up, build up, build up. They then revealed the villain, the guy. It was all cool, but then it kind of was like, oh, we've let the creature go now. Let's go home.
Yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
I
It
would
did
love
feel
them
like
just to like even when he was saying about the like when it went through the river, he could have literally just been like, oh, it's a prehistoric reptile, like a something that survived. It could be he could have even dropped like the sea devils in and said like, oh,
You have to remember this story is based on morality in all sense, really.
still doesn't excuse it not explaining what the fuck happened.
yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean,
I'm not saying this is bad, and I know it's like I'm shit talking it. I mean, this is a really good episode compared to the shit we've had in Series 9 and Series 5 and Series 6 and Series 7. But it would have just been it could have been a 10 out of 10 if they just explained a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say it was good. I wouldn't say it's like really good, but I think I kind of agree with what you said. It was building up tension, and I mean, I'm going to be honest. Series 9 so far, it kind of feels like most of the episodes have just been building up tension, and it's never really.
Do you mean Series 10, Jack?
Sorry, Series 10. Yeah, I keep getting confused. Sorry. Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just think so far it's kind of been. Yeah, like I mean, I think I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't think Series 10 is bad, but so far the episodes have kind of been a bit. It's been a bit.
Average.
It's been. I'm going to be honest. It's been a bit boring to watch. Like episode 1 was boring.
Really?
Oh,
Well, I mean, it wasn't boring, but I mean, like the pacing, I just think could be better. Like I don't know.
It's a lot of talking. I get that.
I know. I don't mean to. I don't. I didn't mean to say boring. Like I don't mean like it's like
You just mean
shit or
it's
anything.
very
I think every
slow-paced.
episode so far has been good. Like I think Pilot I'd give a 7. Smile probably give an 8. This will probably give a 7 as well. Like none of it's been bad. Like it's been good. I'm just waiting for an episode that's gonna knock me off my socks. That's all. I think I've just been maybe anticipating too much. There hasn't been an episode really so far that's been like, oh wow, this is like amazing. I mean, maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe I am.
Something that annoyed me a little bit in this episode is when Bill was like, "I've never seen someone die before," but in Smile, there's that bit where the soldiers are when the survivors, the humans, the last of the humans, they start shooting at the emoji bots, and Bill's with that little kid and the doctor, and they kill a woman right in front of them. So it's like, yeah, you have seen someone die.
Yeah, I mean, I think Series 10 so far has been, it's been good. I mean, I wouldn't rate it like way up there in terms of new series, but I think in terms of Series 10 getting back on track, it has from Series 9. And I think Series 8 itself is going to be much. when you compare to Series 8, I think maybe Series 8 is still the best. But I mean, we have to see. I mean, I hope there's going to be. I hope Knock Knock's going to be good. I hope there's going to be more classics. I hope it's the one after Knock Knock going to be a 3-parter, or is that later?
No, it's Knock Knock, then it's Oxygen, where Nardo officially joins them for every episode onwards. Like he'll be traveling with them after that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because I think next week.
Which begs the question, Louis, that if Nardo decide to travel with them after this episode and beyond, then who's looking after the vault? If that's the case.
Maybe whatever's in the vault breaks out.
True.
Yeah,
I mean-
that was interesting. I wondered what that was when I watched the episodes. I wonder what that was. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I am being too critical, but I think I just find Series 10 a bit underwhelming so far.
Have
Not
you
as in-
rewatched any of the episodes once you've seen them? Have you only seen them all once?
I have rewatched a couple of them.
What ones?
Well-
Just the pilot.
The pilot and Smile. Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
You haven't rewatched Smile, have you, bro?
well, I rewatched Smile, bro.
Not
Really,
really,
bro?
Tom Baker.
Mhm.
I mean, I actually think Smile is. If I had to say, like, pick 10 episodes from the Capaldi era so far that stand out to you, I'd put Smile in that. I wouldn't put the pilot, and I'd put Smile in it.
Actually, I might have to agree with you. I did like Smile. I actually thought that was a good
I thought it was
episode.
just really original.
I agree. I mean,
Smile.
I mean, you're saying not enough Tom Baker, Connor. I mean, it kicks the shit out of any Colin Baker episodes, that's for sure. Those so far.
I mean, in this episode, I liked how Sarah Dollard referred to her previous episode, Face the Raven, where he's like, "Oh, I have a problem with tattoos too."
Oh yeah.
It was like, "Oh yeah, because
That
that
was a good
bitch
callback.
Clara died."
Funnily
I
enough,
didn't,
I was
didn't
rewatching.
realise that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't get that reference, but now you mention it, I see it. Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
Well,
what
that's-
I'm here to do.
talking about tattoos. I was rewatching Doctor and the Silurians earlier, and John Pertwee has a tattoo in his arm.
Why do you always bring it back to that classic heap of shit? Yeah,
Bro, yeah.
it's cool.
I think series 10. Like, is it 12 episodes this year?
Yeah, and the Christmas,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then next year it's going to be 10.
Yeah.
That definite. Was it?
Looks like it.
There's going to be 10 episodes. Is that Doctor's Trainers though? Who said that?
I don't think it was.
Oh, do you think they are going to cancel after the 60th just because someone said, I don't know who it was, but like they're
The
going to reduce it
Doctor's
to 10?
Trainers.
How do you know about the Doctor's Trainers, Jack? Are you on Twitter?
No, I told him.
Oh, right, I see.
No,
I am Jack's eyes and ears.
No, but do you think they will cancel after the 60th since his prediction of that they're reducing it to 10?
I reckon if it continues the way it is, then yeah, it will.
Oh.
Oh God.
We just need Chibnall to come in and turn the sinking ship around.
Really think it's a sinking ship? I don't think it's sinking that much.
It is. I mean, I know people that watch the show all their lives and they haven't seen any of the Capaldi era. They just
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
it
be-
off after Smith. I mean,
gonna be
I know
watching-
people that just don't want to watch it anymore because they just, oh, same old, same old.
Yeah, my cousin who's a big fan. It's kind of a shame. He's just sort of not really bothering anymore of it as well. It seems like almost everywhere nearly you go, people sort of.
People go, oh, the Tennant. Oh, I remember when David Tennant was a Doctor. I watched it then. Or, oh, I remember when Eccleston was a Doctor.
Yeah.
I miss
Um,
rules.
There still are people out there who like it, but I mean,
But they're few and far between.
yeah, I just think because the writing's gone down, that's why the ratings have dropped. Yeah, I mean, how have the ratings been so far for Series 10? Have they been better or have they been?
They've been
It's
just about
slightly
the
better.
same.
Yeah, they've been about the same, but slightly better than Series 9.
Yeah.
Right. That's probably
So
because the
nothing
writing's
to
a bit
it.
better as well.
Nothing to like go mad about,
Yeah.
really.
Do you,
But,
do you think it's right that they should have a three-parter in the middle of the season where it's basically one long story to do with other truth magazine, or do you think that's going to be a detriment to the?
Yeah, I know that it went in overload on Series 9, but I do like the odd two-parter.
Yeah.
I think honestly, we should have a three-parter to end Capaldi's era, because then we could have a really fleshed out story. I'm just worried if we just
you
look at
might get your wish.
I think it'll be 3 parts.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
well, Capaldi's finale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But it'll be episode 11 Christmas and episode 12 on Christmas.
Mhm.
There'll be 2 then, maybe. Yeah.
No, 3, because that's 3 episodes.
All right. Why do you think 11, 12, and the Christmas?
Because 11 and 12 are a two-parter.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which will bleed into Christmas. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they can flesh it out and give him a good send-off, because I think the last couple of stories for the Doctor sending them off ended Time and the Doctor have not been very good. I want a good one again. Like the last good one I thought was Parting of the Ways and Bad Wolf. That was the last time we had a good. I think I just want Capaldi to have a good send-off. I don't want to like leave his ear on a sour note. Like,
Jack, what did you think of Bill saying shit or half saying shit?
oh right, yeah. I thought that was funny, but it's a bit out of place in Doctor Who. I mean,
I
they didn't.
knew you would say that. Didn't I say that?
No. It wasn't me. It was more my cousin who sort of turned around to me and said, "Oh, that's really classic, isn't it?" Like, I thought it was funny though. But I guess you could. I mean, you could definitely tell that the show was like, I don't know, but yeah. I mean, as for the episode, I thought it was decent. Like, nothing to write home about. But no, I think it's probably the weakest so far. But I didn't hate it. It was good. Like, I didn't think it was bad. There was nothing that offended me in it. But it was just like, you could have explained more. You could have,
Triggered.
They're still in that
What?
soft. I think they're still in that soft reboot kind of area. And once they hit knock, then things will hopefully pick up and go beyond.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to Nardo joining them full time, just to see. I know he's there to help with the vault, but
Yeah.
what?
Nordal.
I mean, what do you think of them, Nardo, Jack, so far?
He's been okay. I don't hate him. I just think, he's all right. It's just I don't see the point in Matt Lucas. I mean, he might just be the Watcher, like Connor said, or someone else said. Like, that's probably a possibility. I just think that so far he's kind of been pointless. Like, he's been there in the background going like, oh, here's a cup of tea and all this. Like, I mean, I don't really see the point of having Matt Lucas there. If I'm going to be honest. Like,
But it was
someone
interesting.
else.
It was interesting that he mentioned the fact that I didn't have to be reassembled.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Yeah, is he a robot or something? An android? Like, I didn't understand that. Like,
Do you know what else I really liked? When Bill goes on her phone to Google, she uses the search engine called Searchwise, which is the same one Rose uses in
Okay.
Rose.
oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I think it's their Google, isn't it?
Yeah, in the Doctor Who universe.
Yeah, because they don't use Google and Rose. That is the point. So, yeah. I mean, I thought what was it? I thought the kids were cool. I mean, especially the girl thief or whatever. I thought
Kitty.
Yeah, I thought she. I mean, I know she's a kid, but I wouldn't mind her as a companion. Like, I mean, I know she's a kid and people might find her annoying, but
Really?
I thought she was quite cool.
She reminded me of Courtney from Series 8.
Woods.
Yeah,
No, who's called?
I'm still
Oh, I
annoyed
know.
that Courtney never came back.
Yeah, that was weird. That was.
Oh, I didn't really care for her, but
That's because you're racist.
no, bro, just because I didn't.
I
thought
bet
she was
you
kind of
my
pointless.
life that Matrix Lord hates this one.
I think you'll
I
like.
bet you he will actually.
No, he won't. He'll be like, there's a fucking. The plot is they need to get shit. What the fuck? And he'd be like, what the fuck? Dildo in the Thames?
You could literally say
Oh,
say
my
the
God.
plot. You could literally say the plot is full of shit.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't. I'm gonna rewatch it. I don't hate it. Like, I
No,
think it's
no.
decent.
I wasn't making fun of it. I was just saying, like, if you did hate it, you could say the plot was
Oh,
full
yeah.
of shit.
I don't think it was that bad, but like, I'm not like wow. Like with Smile, I was actually kind of shocked at how good it was. Whereas this one, I'm kind of like, nah.
I think though that is because with Smile, the shock of having low expectations and it actually being good.
I had high expectations for it though.
Oh right, okay. I was going to say I think it's far greater than having expectations for an episode that you expect to be fairly decent because Sarah Dollard is a great writer. She proved that with Face the Raven.
Do you hope she comes back?
I don't think she is coming back, judging by her
But-
tweet a few weeks ago.
What did she say a few weeks ago?
She said it was at the press screening for the pilot. She said that she got to fangirl over Rona Monroe, and she used the words from my time on Doctor Who,
Okay.
which sounds like past tense, So I don't think that. I think she might be back.
That's a shame.
Maybe in a few years, but I don't think that she's in the writers' room.
I think she definitely has some cool ideas.
Oh yeah, she's a great ideas woman, I think.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think the episode is bad. I didn't think that. I thought it was a good episode. I just think out of so far being the most underwhelmed. I just didn't understand the plot really, what was going on with the main villain wanted. But I didn't think it was like shit. I enjoyed the episode. I didn't think it was bad.
Sorry. But, oh god, casualties on and they've just cut someone over. Oh god.
I did
Don't look.
like the parallel of when they left the TARDIS, when they walked out the TARDIS in their gear. The TARDIS alerts itself that there's a certain.
I thought that was really dumb.
Yeah, but I thought
Why would it just?
it was kind of reminiscent of the Daleks when it says radiation counters going up high and it's kind of
Yeah, but that makes sense. They wouldn't just go life sign detected. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, don't watch Casualty as well. I hope he just. Ugh. Oh look, it's Jack. Invasion.
Oh, what's him? Oh, lovely.
What the fuck you talking about?
Oh god. What was I talking about in Doctor? Oh yeah, when the elephant last week appeared, there was no one on that fair.
Hey,
And then this week, it was like they picked up right off where they left off, and there was suddenly everyone's on fucking fair.
I can explain that. I think.
Go on, then.
I think they filmed the scene with the elephant at the end of Smile like a day or two before they set up the set to film the other scenes. Like it was in the same production block.
Okay.
But they were still
Apparently, the elephant was really there.
I thought it was CGI.
No,
That's what I thought,
Peter said it wasn't there.
But Faddy, what's his name, who did Class, who played Ram, he just tweeted saying that was the only bit of Doctor Who filming he got to see, and he's like, and I got to see a real elephant.
Oh.
Well, that's not very nice to talk about Nardole like that.
Oh, Nadal.
Ah, Nardole to the TARDIS.
Nadal.
I wonder when that line comes up. You know, the one about
Series episode 5, maybe Oxygen.
Bill Nadot to the TARDIS.
Oh, Nadal. No, I'm intrigued by what's in that vault.
I'm now thinking it's not. I keep thinking it's something heavier than a human, but that doctor was very forceful.
It could be Bill or something. I don't know, but the way he said it, he's like, oh, you know, he's something like that.
Oh, you know, he's got
Actually, one bit about that scene, because I rewatched it back just a minute ago. That's why I dropped it out, because someone told me that they thought that they heard someone speaking. But if you look at Nardo, you know when he says, "Oh, so you think he knows something?" Oh, you know that there was he said something about the Doctor, and it's almost like you can telepathically communicate with the person behind the vault.
Good point. It does seem that way when like he was having a two-way conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I can see that. I mean, Gareth Roberts just tweeted saying another very good Doctor Who. We've had this one at least 5 times, but who cares when the leads are so watchable and lovable?
Oh my fucking god! If Gareth Roberts loves it, then we're in for it.
I mean, I kind of agree. This is we've seen this before. Like, it did feel very similar to Kill the Moon, with the whole.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that because it kind of goes full circle again on his era. I mean, he let a giant bat dragon thing, and now he's let a massive lizard snake fish thing live.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That was all right. It was good, decent, passable. Not the best, but by far not the worst.
No, not the worst. And it is it is my best so far for what we've seen. And
it's my favourite Capaldi performance.
Yeah.
And his character in general is just a lot better in this one.
That's why that's why I'm warming to him. I think this new direction in his characterization, I'm liking it very much. So yeah.
But yeah. I guess we'll see you all next week, unless you've got anything else to say, guys.
No, not really.
We'll see you all for Knock Knock, as the Vault knock today. Yeah, we might do a midweek cast, depending on any news that may come out. I mean, Bara's Diner for filming.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh no.
For 2 days.
She's bad. We think.
Oh, I'd love it if she came back and they just like cut her head off. Oh well, we can all dream. I mean, if she comes back, does that mean that stupid bitch Ashilda has to follow her?
Well,
I mean, I hate Massey Williams.
Massey Williams. She's not that bad.
Oh, she's vile.
Fair enough.
Not Maisie Williams, just Ashilda. I hate Ashilda.
Well, when you live that long, you become bitter eventually.
I want to become immortal, not her. Let me live forever. I wouldn't bitch and moan.
Yeah, but when you see everything changes around you, you don't stay. You never change. It's like, oh my god.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't die. I get to see everyone I love die. That'd be cool.
Oh, that's morbid, man.
I wouldn't give a shit. I'd just be like, lol, you're gonna die, and I'm not. Eat some popcorn. Wouldn't care about a thing. Not a thing, Philip. But next week. Take care. Bye for now.